What's up, family? Our word today comes from 2 Timothy chapter 1, verses 3 through 7. Now, within this part of the text, Paul is writing to his fellow brother Timothy, and he brings up something special about Timothy and his family. In verse 5, he talks about how he believes Timothy possesses genuine faith. And he believes that this is something that also dwelt in Timothy's grandmother Lois and his mother Eunice. As he points out this gift that he believes Timothy and his family possesses, he then tells him in verse 6 to stir up the gift of God which is in him through the laying on of his hands. Now, when you look up the phrase stir up in the Greek, it means to kindle up, right? To inflame one's mind. And you get this feeling of Paul telling Timothy, hey, don't be afraid to spark up the gift inside of you that God has blessed you with, right? Turn the gift up, right? Dive into that gift and put it on full display. He then tells Timothy why he can do this in confidence, telling him that God has not blessed us with the spirit of fear, with the spirit of timidity, or a spirit of cowardice, but rather he has blessed us with the spirit of power, love, and a sound mind or self control. And man, I just love how Paul is giving Timothy this motivating speech in this letter, right? Telling them that, hey, you have a gift that's inside of you. Don't be afraid to turn your light on. Don't be afraid to dive into your gifting. Don't be afraid to be who God has blessed you to be. Embrace that gift with boldness. Stir your gift up with confidence, knowing that God did not bless you to be timid, but rather to move in power, love, and self discipline. This is such an encouraging message to Timothy, and I want you to be encouraged by it as well. As we discussed the other day, the Spirit blesses us as believers with gifts for the benefit of the entire body. Let's make sure we are truly tapping into that gift and not only listening to how God wants us to utilize it, but also putting it into action, right? There can be some times when you feel that fear that creeps up and tries to stop you from showing grace and love to someone, even though they hurt you, right? Times when the spirit of timidity tries to stop you from speaking a word into someone's life that you believe God put on your heart. Times when the spirit of cowardice tries to stop you from giving to that cause that's been on your heart to give to. Family, it's in these moments that we must remember this verse. God does not bless us with a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. God does not bless us with a spirit of timidity, but of power, love, and a sound mind. God does not bless us with a spirit of cowardice, but of power, love, and a sound mind. Family, we must have faith that when we go to the Lord and surrender our lives and our plans to align with His will, and He gives us orders, we can step into them with confidence and power, knowing He is with us. The Lord doesn't just give gifts, but He also gives us the power that we need to put them on display. Let's stir up these gifts for the kingdom. I love you guys. Shalom. Peace.